At Buckingham Palace, silence is power. Stillness is sacred. But that morning, something sacred broke, not by noise, but by grief. One tourist said, "Thank you." Kind, casual, meant to show respect, but what she didn't know was that the god she thanked had just lost his brother. And the way he stood after that wasn't just discipline, it was devotion. Private Kyle Bennett, 26, raised in Leeds, joined the Royal Guard 4 years ago. Sharp in salute, stone-faced on duty, heart of gold, only those close to him knew. His older brother Liam, a firefighter in Yorkshire, Kyle's hero since childhood, the two spoke every Sunday, without fail. But on a Tuesday morning, that tradition shattered. Kyle had barely put on his boots when his phone rang. Greater than, "Kyle, I'm sorry, Liam didn't make it. There was a building collapse. He saved 3 people, but the 4th, Kyle fell to his knees. His breath caught in his chest. He couldn't speak, but the officer waiting at the door said, "Greater than, you're due at gates in 15. What do you want to do?" Kyle stood, "Greater than, I'll serve." For him, at 10:30 a.m., Kyle took post, eyes straight, rifle ready. But inside, his world was gone. The crowd was louder than usual. Tour groups, laughter, selfies, jokes, pointing. But Kyle didn't move, didn't react. Every ounce of strength was holding in the flood. She was American, mid-30s, green coat, just one of hundreds that day. But unlike the others, she didn't laugh, didn't film, didn't mimic the march. She simply stepped close to the barrier and softly said, "Greater than, thank you for what you do." Then she placed a small white flower at the foot of the rail. Kyle didn't flinch, didn't look at her, didn't speak, but behind the mask of silence, his lip quivered, his throat tightened, and a tear formed but didn't fall. That quiet gratitude hit deeper than any shout. The woman smiled, unaware. She walked away, but Kyle was changed. The rest of the shift passed like stone. Kyle held position, one step, one march, one halt at a time. But those who looked closely noticed something odd. His posture seemed taller, his stillness more sacred, as if he was guarding something more than the palace. He was guarding a memory. That night, a photographer posted a shot on the London Echo's Facebook page. Greater than, a lone flower by God, a tourist's thank you, a powerful moment. No one knew the backstory. Until a week later, when Kyle gave permission to share it. The caption was updated, greater than, that God had just lost his brother. And stood anyway. 2 days later, Kyle received a package. Inside, Liam's fireman helmet, a letter written weeks earlier. Greater than, Kyle, if something ever happens to me, don't let it crush you. Greater than, keep doing what you do. Keep standing tall. Greater than, you make our family proud. Even when you say nothing at all. Kyle wept, then tucked the letter into his locker. Months later, Kyle was promoted. Not for combat, not for a medal, but for unshakable duty in the face of personal loss. At the ceremony, he placed that same white flower on a wreath beside Liam's helmet. No speech, no tears, just a salute, because sometimes that's enough. The woman who thanked the god will never know the weight of her words that day. But they carried him through the darkest hour. He stood not just for the crown, but for the brother he'd never hug again. So next time you pass a god, remember this. Behind every still face, there may be a story breaking beneath. If this story touched your heart, tag someone who stood strong when it hurt the most.
Kasi black pa naman. Patumba di kabalo di ba dyan? that your bag? Just you left some bag. You left some bag. Bag and bag.
Oh, it's a carrying bag.
It's a black backpack.
I'll go. If you wanna. Did you see who it was? Or did you see who left it?
No, no one gonna claim it.
Which side?
On the left.
Lovely. On it. Thank you.
Oh, grab it. Grab it.
Ah, it's gone.
Grab it. Oh, you left your bag.
Cross the line.
£10 each photo, yeah? Nah, nandiyan. Sabi ko, sakto.
Thank you so much.
So £30, yeah?
Experience the heart of London. Subscribe to Mitts in London and never miss a story.